Wisdom quotes from Savitri. We are approaching Savitri line by line, Deshpandeji.
Yeah.
So here is line 117. Or quote 117.
Yeah, yeah.
Only in human limits man lives safe.
Safe, yeah.
Now, this is quite a line.
Yeah.
Can you? It's scary. So can you tell us how it appears, where, and what is the context of this?
Yeah. Yeah. Only in human limits man lives safe. You see, from the poetic point of view, this line, it starts with a trochee. Only, tum-ti, and ends with tum-tum, lives safe. So there is a kind of trust building up in the line to say that if you want to be safe, live only in your limits. So this Pandi, in the end, brings that kind of an emphasis. Yes, you are living in this world, it's a world of dangers, and where you are now walking, it is still more dangerous, and therefore for you the safe thing is go back and live in human limits. That is what basically this line means. In other words, the physical sheath which we have got, the gross physical sheath, is something which gives you protection against all occult forces. We don't understand that, but it is a fact. When a person dies, then the physical protection is lost, is gone, and all his elements, the vital, the physical, the mental, subtle physical, they get totally exposed to the corresponding universal entities, and they sort of rush on you. Your vital is gone, and the vital forces will come and try to grab it, swallow it, eat it, like that. So that danger is there. In fact, the Indian tradition of doing what you would call Shraddha is to see that the passage of the departed becomes safe after the death. There is a certain pertinence to that. But here we can therefore say that when death or Yama is saying that in human limits you are safe, it is a fact also. We don't understand that we are living here, this world, in a physical body, and it is really giving you full protection. It is a fort against all enemy attacks. The vital forces, etc., they are stopped by the physical. They cannot enter in us. Now, when Savitri is following Yama here, actually what has happened here is basically the soul of Satyavan has been snatched by Yama, and he is taking it to his home, Yama's home, abode in the south. And the procession is, the spirit of Satyavan is there, behind him is death, and Savitri has come out of her physical body and moving behind them in a subtle physical. And the whole thing is happening in the soul scene of Savitri. She sees in her soul, she is there behind, death is there, and in front of death is the spirit of Satyavan. And also, very interesting, Savitri sees there now a very luminous Satyavan, which she had not seen when he was physically present there in her life. So, in other words, it is to the merit of death of Yama that he shows you what you really are, the luminous person you are, the luminous Satyavan, and it is that which is brought out in a very beautiful manner, so to say, by Yama, that here is the luminous Satyavan, which was not visible to anyone when he was alive, you see. So it is in that way now Savitri is following Yama, who is pushing, who is goading, who is urging the spirit of Satyavan to move forward to his abode, to Yama's abode. Now, while she is passing through very strange places, very strange mountains, very strange, crooked, weird scenes, rivers, mountains, trees, animals. It is a land by itself, it is a world by itself, but very frightening, very discouraging, very dangerous also. And she is following it. At that point, Yama notices that Savitri is following him. And therefore he tells Savitri, Savitri, you are not safe. It is better you go back and live in the human limits. In fact, we can perhaps see what he is telling to Savitri in the text itself very quickly. At least a couple of phrases we can see from that. You see, O mortal, Yama is addressing to Savitri, O mortal, turn back to that transient kind. Aspire not to accompany death to his home. Do not dare to follow him to his home. As if thy breath could live, you think that you will be able to breathe. As if thy breath could live where time must die. If time itself cannot survive there, then what is the question of your living there? So you are entering into a very dangerous zone, into a dangerous realm, and it is safe for you to go back and live in human limits. That is the whole idea of this statement. O mortal, only in human limits man lives safe. And he also tells her, you have made a great daring. Perhaps you are guided or misguided or prompted by some goddess, and you don't understand, you don't realize the danger which is lying ahead of you. So my advice to you is return and do the last rites of the departed.